Hello everyone. In this ROS2 lesson, we will learn how to obtain information about nodes, messages, and topics from the Linux command line. Also, we will learn how to manually send messages through a topic and how to visualize the structure of the ROS2 communication graph by using rqt graph command. This lesson is a direct continuation of the previous lesson called Write ROS2 package in Python from scratch that implements subscriber and publisher nodes. Consequently, before watching this lesson or reading this tutorial document, you need to complete that lesson. And this written tutorial is provided as an attachment to this lesson. Okay, let's start. The first step is to run the subscriber and publisher nodes that we created in the previous lesson. To remind you, in the previous lesson, we wrote a package that consists of a subscriber and publisher nodes. The publisher node will publish messages through a certain topic, and on the other side of the communication channel, we will have a subscriber node reading these messages and displaying them in the terminal window. So how to run the publisher node? First, open a terminal, and I will resize this terminal such that you can see what I'm typing and such that you can follow this manual. And the first step, as always, is to source the setup.bash file of our package. This is very important. If you don't do this, you will not be able to run the publisher node. After that, let's run the publisher node. We do it like this. Over here, ROS2 run is the command, publisher underscore subscriber is the name of the package, and publisher is the name of the node. And if you run this, you can see published message. This is message 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Next, we need to start the subscriber node. How to do that? Well, you need to open a new terminal, and in the new terminal, again, you need to source the setup.bash file of our package, and then you need to run the subscriber node. And here it is. And we are receiving the messages. Good. Next, we will learn how to use two important ROS2 commands. They are ROS2 node list and ROS2 node info. Okay, let's start. When running nodes from ROS2 packages, it's very important to know how to quickly investigate how many nodes are currently running and to obtain basic information about the specific node. The two very useful commands for that purpose are ROS2 node list and ROS2 node info. While the publisher and the subscriber nodes are running, we will first run ROS2 node list. How to do that? Well, we need to open a new terminal, and now in the new terminal we don't need to source the setup.bash file of our package. Instead, we will source the default setup.bash file of the ROS2 environment. By doing this, we can run ROS2 commands. If we now type ROS2 node list, we will obtain the list of all the currently active nodes. We can see that we have publisher node and we have the subscriber node. Let us learn how to obtain more information about a certain node. To do that, we need to use the command called ROS2 node info. We type ROS2 node info and we specify the name of the node. And we can see very interesting output. We can see that this node doesn't have any subscribers. This means that this node is not subscribing to any topic. Then we can see that this node is actually publisher node, and it publishes messages to this topic and to some other topics that will be explained later on in this course. And we here have services service servers. We will explain service servers later on in this course. Okay, similarly, if you type, for example, subscriber node, just if you repeat this command by typing subscriber node here, you will obtain a similar output. So let's analyze the output. We can see that this node is actually subscribing to this topic, and moreover we can see the type of the message being sent through this topic. We can see that it also publishes something. We will explain this later on. And we can see service servers. Perfect. Next, let's learn how to obtain information about topics and the types of messages being sent through topics. Again, let's close this terminal and let's practice sourcing the environment. So open a new terminal and source this file. Then, to obtain a list of currently running topics, we need to type ROS2 topic list. And we can see the topics. We can see the topic we actually define, that's communication topic, and we can see these two standard ROS2 topics that will be explained later on in this course. For the time being, let's focus on this topic. Now, if you type this command, you can obtain even more information. ROS2 topic list T parameter. You can see the type of messages that are being sent through different topics. For example, in the case of our topic, the type of the message is standard message, message string. Perfect. And you can see other types of messages being sent through other topics. Over here, in the subscriber window, we can see the messages that are being sent through the topic. However, we can also manually print these messages over here. So how to do that? For that purpose, we need to use the command called ROS2 topic echo. And we are echoing a message sent through our communication topic. So let's see the messages. And you can see them over here. Very interesting, right? We are just replicating over here what's being printed out in our subscriber terminal. This is a very powerful command because some nodes might be running in the background and nothing is being printed out. So you can use this command, ROS2 topic echo, to actually print out the messages and to investigate them. This is very powerful command. Often we would like to obtain more information about the particular messages that are being sent through a topic, that is their data type, and also we would like to obtain information about how many subscribers and publishers are publishing or being subscribed to a particular topic. To do that, we need to execute this command. ROS2 topic info and the name of the topic. And we can see a very interesting and informative output. We can see that the type of the message is std message, message string. We can see that we have only a single publisher, and we can see that we only have a single subscriber. In the previous lesson, we learned that ROS2 messages are actually data structures containing different data types. We can use the command ROS2 interface show to actually display and to obtain more information about the message structure. Let's demonstrate how to use this command. In this tutorial, we are not going to use these messages, geometry messages, message twist. These messages are very important for controlling robots. Over here, we will use this message only for illustration purpose. We will type the following. ROS2 interface show and the type of the message. And let's see the output. Very informative. We can see that this message actually expresses velocity in free space and it's broken into its linear and angular parts. Consequently, The data types stored in this message are actually vector tree. This is again another data type, and we can see linear and angular components of velocity. To see the rates at which the messages are sent through a particular topic, we need to use the command ROS2 topic hertz, and we specify the name of the topic. Here it is. And let's see the output. We can see that average communication rate is 1 second. We can see the standard deviation, and this is a very interesting output. Next, we will learn how to visualize the structure of ROS2 graph and how to manually send messages. To visualize the structure of the ROS2 graph, we will use this powerful tool called RQT graph. And here it is. Wow! We can see the complete structure of our communication graph. We can see that we have a publisher node, we can see our communication topic, and we can see the subscriber node. And over here you can play with these options if you want to only show publisher and subscriber nodes, or if you want to show everything. We can also manually publish a message through the topic by typing this command. We need to type ROS2 topic, then pub for publisher, then we specify the name of the topic, then we specify the data type. We are sending standard messages, message string, and we specify over here in this dictionary the key is the data, and the value is actually the string we want to send. We want to send hello world. Now, if I press enter right now, this message will be sent. Let's go back for the time being over here and let's see our subscriber terminal. We can see that the messages are being sent. This is message number 1399, etc. Now, if I press enter, and I pressed enter now, let's see what's happening here in this window. Wow, we can see that we are also sending hello world. And after that, we are sending our standard messages. And this is a very powerful method because we can manually send a message through a certain ROS2 topic.